Hello, and welcome to this evening's intention. Let's create some reality of our choosing for a change. If you could find a place to sit or lie down for the next 30 minutes or so with your eyes closed and not be disturbed, that would be great. So go ahead and close your eyes. We're going to start with a few slow, deep breaths. Take the breath of life in. And when you exhale, I'd like you to just let everything go. All of your cares and worries just dissolve and float away. And the next breath in, fill your belly up full. And this time when you exhale, if you could feel like you're sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. And for the next breath, if you could focus on breathing light directly into your heart, receiving it, and then exhaling light directly from your heart, sharing it. Good. And now we're going to bring our attention to the body and make sure it's good and relaxed for this inwards journey. I want you to bring your awareness to your feet right now and simply ask them to relax at this time. Feel your energy leaving through your feet into the ground, curling up with the roots of the forest, and then circling back to complete the circuit back into your feet. Allow the earth to cleanse and replenish your energy. Feel grounded. And then focus on your ankles, shins, calves, your knees. Feel everything relax. Your upper legs, buttocks, hips, pelvic area. Feel everything loosen. Then you focus on your inner organs, your rib cage, breast, chest, full back and spine. Everything softens. Your neck is supple, bearing no weight. Your shoulders are down in the most comfortable position. Arms, forearms, hands and fingers hanging loosely. And then we go up to the skin of our scalp, where tension can hide sometimes. And just release it all, almost as if your ears could wiggle. Then we focus on the jaw and allow it to unhinge. Open up and receive the breath of life. All your facial muscles feel like they're melting into perfect relaxation. And then we see if we can't get our eyes to soften a few extra degrees. And we move inwards and we ask our right brain to relax. And we ask our left brain to relax. And then we're going to thank our minds for all the hard work they do for us all the time. We're actually going to invite our minds to have a seat on the couch and just chillax for a bit while we let the heart steer the bus for this session. We want the mind to stick around and be part of our council. Just take more of a back seat for a little while. Now let's deal with our thoughts. We all have so many thoughts. Again, let's use the element of water tonight to deal with them. Water is a perfect element for dealing with our thoughts as it retains memory naturally. And we want to think about rain right now for us, all of us in the areas that are experiencing wildfires or extreme danger of wildfires. Let's shift the weather patterns in the world and bring all the rain that is too much in some places to the places that really need it. So I want you to envision yourself standing outside right now, your arms open to the sky. You're looking up at the sky. You're seeing very, very heavy laden rain clouds. And they start to release, and you start to feel the first gentle drops pattering on your skin. It's very pleasant. And the rain starts to pick up. You can actually feel a sigh of relief from the ground, the earth, trees, the plants, the animals, everybody rejoicing in this beautiful quenching of their thirst. And the rain starts to become harder, not hard so that it hurts, but just a nice steady medium rain. And it's warm, you're really enjoying it. And then you're noticing that as the rain is falling past your head, your thoughts kind of are getting vacuumed out and are popping into each individual drop, holding each individual thought. And so you're witnessing or observing your thoughts, but you're not getting engaged. The raindrops are taking them on their own journeys to the earth to be absorbed. And you're just witnessing, you're not going with them. And if you do get taken away on a trip with one, as soon as you realize it, just gently bring yourself back to the present moment and what you're doing. It's just the simple practice of bringing yourself gently back. But if you are witnessing or observing your thoughts, therefore that means you are not your thoughts. You're something much more deeply profound than this. We're going to explore that a bit here. But first, let's take the journey from our head space down to the chest cavity where the heart is. And let's use a beautiful wooden spiral staircase to get there. I'd like you to experience this journey viscerally. So I want you to feel the smooth grain of the wood underneath your fingertips as you trail your hand down the railing. I want you to hear the soft padding of your bare feet as you touch down on each step. And I want you to feel the buoyancy as you glide down that staircase. And when you arrive on the platform, I want you to notice if there's anything in front of your heart. Perhaps a gate with a lock on it. Maybe a wall has been built. This is normal and natural. We all do this. Protective measures for ourselves. What I'd like you to realize right now is that this is your heart. You have full access, VIP backstage pass to it at all times. It's your concert. So let's go ahead and envision those locks disintegrating, the gates creaking open. Perhaps a bridge appears over the moat that's been built, if you're like me. And as you approach the door to your heart, it cracks open a bit. And brilliant beams of yellow golden light are spilling out everywhere. It's so beautiful. See yourself opening the door and entering into your heart space to be completely bathed in this warm and loving light. You feel so safe and secure and happy. This is the most amazing place you've ever been or could imagine inside your heart space. And this light is closest to the truest essence of what you really are. Everything in the universe is made of energy, as are we. It's the common denominator. So we're going to have a bit of a shift in perception right now and experience our energy body or our light bodies. I want you to look down at your hands inside your heart and see that all the cells of your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. So you're kind of floating there, existing as a light cloud. It's very blissful. And everybody has a very unique shade of color and texture to them. I'd like you to experience this right now. What color are you? And then you look up and see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you as well. This is the flow of the cosmos, the consciousness of one. I call this place the Nexus. It goes by many names in many cultures. It doesn't really matter what you call it. At the end of the day, what it really is just total connection. And that's what we want. So I'd like you to allow yourself to float up and merge with this light flow. You don't have to be afraid. You can come out of it at any time. You don't have to sacrifice anything to experience this, and you don't need to change your beliefs. All truths are inclusive here. One of the things that you might experience when you join in is a sensation of coming home, of belonging. And at some point on every level, you will experience that you are everything and everyone in the universe, and they are also you. We are all one being, one consciousness. We're all the same pie, slightly different flavors we're bringing to the same pie. Now, this nexus is a place of incredible power. You have at your fingertips the knowledge and wisdom of the entire universe at your command. This is where our intuition stems from. It's a place of spontaneous healings, of miracles, and incredible capacity to create. And that's what we're going to take advantage of tonight. We're going to intend a reality of our choosing and then anchor it in the present moment at the end of the intention, because we can. So I'd like you to go ahead and envision the life that you've always secretly dreamed of having. In all its glorious detail, I'm going to guide along in generalities because at our core, we all want the same things. But I want you to fill in the blanks and color the page the way you see fit for your life. Let's start by talking about health. We all want good health. Envision yourself right now, completely whole, vibrant, healthy, moving your physical body with ease and grace, your mental body full of clarity, your emotional body's balanced, and your energetic body filled and complete. And we trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, guard us against anything we need shielding from. And in this reality, we take care of our bodies. Anytime we need guidance or teaching on how to do so, that is amply available to us. I'd like you to experience this vitality right now. I'm feeling very light, as if effervescent bubbles are just coursing through my entire being right now. My DNA, my cells, right down to the atomic level. Everything realigning into its natural, perfect, healthy state of balance. It's very exhilarating. Now that you're experiencing this vitality, I'd like you to extend it to include your friends and family. Witness the expressions of relief and wonderment on their faces. And then include your community. And then stretch it out to include the entire world. What a beautiful gift to give and receive. Total vibrant health. This is within our power to do so. We are all healers. It's just a matter of sending out our frequency with intention. Now let's talk about abundance. There's plenty on this world for all of us, and that is the truth. So let's go ahead and lift humanity up out of survival mode and into creation mode. It is time. Everybody has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has ample, natural, healthy food. Everybody has shelter. Everybody has warmth or cooling if they need it. And there's plenty left over for comforts. Maybe we could travel around once in a while. Most importantly, that we have the resources to follow our passions and our dreams in life. Each of us were seated with a unique gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. When we're on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment. Not just because we're doing what we love. Deep down, we each have an innate need and desire to contribute. And so when we're following our path, we're being fulfilled on many levels. I'd like you to experience this right now. What are you doing when you're following your bliss? And if you don't know what your purpose is right now, that's okay, don't worry. We're going to generate the feelings associated with it and allow that to beckon into our conscious awareness, that information. So let's go ahead and generate feelings of wholeness or completeness that we felt in our lives. Or perhaps that all over good feeling from selflessly helping another at some point. Or you can go to a memory where you were doing something you were so enamored with, so fascinated by, that you completely lost track of all time. That's kind of what you're looking for. And envision yourself now going to bed at the end of the day of being on your path, feeling completely fulfilled, sleeping soundly through the night, waking up in the morning, excited to jump out of bed and do it all again. Now, we just did this for the entire world. So what does that look like now? I see all the amazing intellects and imaginations pooling together to problem solve. And all of a sudden, we're living on a planet free of pollution. We've learned how to live in harmony and balance with the Earth's ecosystems. How fantastic is that? Look at us exploring our limitless potential together, expanding our consciousness, inventing, building, teaching, learning, sharing, caring, progressing into the future in a most balanced and conscious way. What an exciting time to be alive. This has already happened. It is done. See it as done. So say we all. And we're doing this together. We're meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home through the meadows and over the bumps. But tonight, let's celebrate this beautiful existence together in song, in music, in dancing, in laughter, in playing. See us all at a big outdoor music festival, dancing, and it's raining, and we're dancing in the rain, full of joy. My heart is just expanding my chest right now with this image. I'm feeling all our relationships healing. Love is being transmitted and received freely. I'm walking down the street in my reality, seeing the smiles on all the strangers' faces, witnessing the lights behind their eyes. It's so incredible. And let's intend one more thing while we're here together. Let's intend that everybody's awakening to this consciousness of one. At least that everybody is feeling connected. Something marvelous happens when we remember who and what we truly are. This high vibrational frequency, resonance, energy, this light, this love. And all of a sudden, the lower, heavier energies just don't make sense anymore. The greed, the harming of others, the righteousness, the judgment, it all falls away. We naturally tend to adopt the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, sharing. Everybody's on the same page. What a relief. Even the systems that govern us in this reality are designed in place to uplift us in our lives, to protect our freedoms, and to help us flow along on our journeys together. I'm sensing all the tension, worry, and fear lift collectively up off of our shoulders and transform in the atmosphere above us into the higher vibrational frequency that's more in alignment with who we truly are. And all of a sudden, trust is just blossoming again in my heart. I'm overflowing with compassion. Feeling all the connections, clearing, cleansing, opening up, communication flowing. It's so incredible. This atmosphere is just so easy to be. It's so easy just to be. And now, wherever you are in your beautiful reality, whether you're out frolicking in a nice cool lake or ocean on a hot summer's day, you're having a picnic with your family, marveling at their shining faces, watching your children or grandchildren thrive, or if you're out for a walk with your dog in the forest, enjoying the cool breeze, the serenity, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I want you to just stop and look at all the beauty that's surrounding you and drink it in. All the natural beauty, all the man-made beauty. Feel this unconditional love energy that surrounds us all the time, supporting us, and receive it. You are so worthy of this amazing reality you've just created. Now let's connect a little with gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath of this incredible life. Thank you, vulnerability. Thank you to all the lessons I've been learning. Thank you to this vessel, this body that allows me to perceive all these beauties. Thank you to my emotions for guiding me through this lifetime. And most of all, thank you for our connections to each other, to the earth, to our hearts, and back to the source, the fountain that constantly replenishes us with light, healing, love, energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now I'd like you to take your beautiful reality and build it up as an energy ball in your center right now, in the heart space, the solar plexus, the dantian area. Build it up as a big energy ball, make it crackle with life, and then soak it with those elevated emotions you just felt, the fulfillment, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude. And we're going to take a large breath in. We're going to build up that energy. Then we're going to exhale and release that to the world. Here we go. Exhale completely. Give it all away. Our hearts are vast. And then breathe in the breath of life. Replenish yourself with love, light, healing energy. Good job. Now I'm going to get you to wiggle your fingers and toes. We're going to come back into our bodies proper. Maybe shift your limbs around a little too. When you feel ready to come back into the room or to your space, open your eyes. And just notice how you're feeling. Know that you can come back to this state of being at any time of your choosing with a single conscious breath of intention. This is why we do this practice, so that we can call it up on demand anytime. And eventually, we won't even have to put any effort into this anymore. It'll be just so naturally ingrained. We'll be natural transmitters of this high frequency energy that's more in tune with who we truly are. Creating the reality of our choosing around us because we are that powerful. And so much more so when we put our intentions together this way, exponentially by magnitude. So thank you for joining me in these intentions, whether it's live or recorded. It all works. It's all good. And have a most excellent evening, and we'll see you again for tomorrow's intention. Good night.